It's actually FDA approved, and you're probably wondering, does this really work? So I tried it out on a flight to test it out. Today we are reviewing the EmeTerm wristband, which is a safe and effective wristband to prevent and relieve nausea from motion sickness while traveling or morning sickness during pregnancy. We have the blue one right here, but it also does come in black as well. So let's get started. So it comes with the instruction manual, a magnetic charger, and the wristband. Oh, and it does come with 2 bonus wipes, which I'll explain later. Well, how does this work?
By releasing a low-frequency pulse, EmeTerm can adjust the vagus nerve signals traveling to and from the stomach and can prevent or postpone it from receiving nausea signals.
Okay, but what does that actually mean? Basically, it blocks the signal from your brain to your stomach so that you don't vomit. So, how do you use it? Well, first off, you want to start by cleaning your wrist, so go ahead, open up. A cleaning wipe. And then go ahead and wipe down your wrist. It works better when your wrist is free of oils, lotions, or anything else that might be on there. The next thing you want to do is find your pressure point, or that vagus nerve they're talking about. You want to find your transverse wrist lines, which is just about here. Go 2 to 3 centimeters below it. It's about 2 fingers. So mine's about there. Right. And then you're going to put it on in the inside of your wrist, the opposite of what you would do with a watch. And then move it down to that point. If you click once, that just shows you the battery level. So this one's fully charged. To turn it on, you want to click and hold for 3 seconds. It defaults to the lowest power level. And then to turn up the power, you're just going to click it, and it goes to 2. You click it about 5 times to get it to the max strength, and you'll start feeling a tingling sensation. It doesn't hurt at all. The electric stimulation sounds intimidating, but it's more like a vibration. And then to turn it off, you click and hold for 3 seconds. So now we know how to use it, but does it really work? I was excited to find out the same thing because my motion sickness is really bad. I get sick on everything from planes, trains, cars, boats, even kayaks. So this was my experience. I tried it out on a trip recently. On the subway ride to the airport, I found that putting it on level 2 or 3 was enough to counteract the motion sickness. On the plane ride, especially during takeoff, which I struggle with, I found that turning it up to about 4 or 5 at the max strength was what I needed to counteract the motion sickness. Usually I really dread the commute for traveling or even short car rides, so I was very surprised that this actually worked. It was pretty effective in stabilizing my motion sickness. It doesn't completely get rid of the symptoms of motion sickness, but it does counteract it. It almost feels like a teeter-totter, where when you feel nausea, once the stimulation comes in, it counteracts it. Before on trips, within 5 to 10 minutes, I would feel like I might throw up. But with the wristband, it was much more manageable. So I would recommend this. But before, I want to let you know some of the pros and cons before you make that decision. Because it does come out to about $100. So one of the pros is that I liked that you can turn it on and off whenever. Typically, if you take, let's say, Dramamine or motion sickness drugs, you have no control over if you're sleepy, when you're tired, or how long the symptoms last. So this is really nice that you could turn it off without any drowsiness. So the other pro is that you can charge it for 2 hours and it'll last 7 hours, which is a decent amount for a trip. Another pro is that you don't have to purchase any refills like its competitor, the Relief Band. With the competitor, you have to purchase conductivity gel to make sure it is conductive to your skin. However, this one, you just need to make sure your skin is clean. If you run out of cleaning wipes, that's all right because you can just use some household rubbing alcohol. All right, so now let's cover the cons. One of the cons that I found with this is sometimes when you're putting on, if you have small wrists like me, it just pops off when you're trying to tighten it. So let me slide that back on. So a solution to this is I just added a little bit of super glue to the wristband joints and that solved my problem. Only downside is you can't take it off after that. Another con is some people do get a rash from this on their wrist. I had slight irritation when I first tried it out, but it did go away. A tip on their website was to switch wrists every hour, and that was helpful. And the last con is that this sells for about $100, which can be expensive to some. But to me, the $100 is worth it if you are someone who struggles with morning sickness or motion sickness quite often. From my experience, I would say it is worth a try. So there you have it. That is my review on the EmeTerm wristband. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Comment below if you have any questions or if you'd like me to compare it to the Relief Band. And also for other motion sickness solutions, check out our other video and make sure to subscribe for more clever reviews. Thanks for watching.